This next question is concerning bands, media, and promotional materials. When a photographer takes a professional photograph for a band's press kit, is the band allowed to submit the photos to magazines, television, etc.? Is there an extra process to gain ownership over the photographs?
Wait, I missed that. Who took the photographs?
When a photographer takes a professional photograph for a band's press kit, is the band allowed to submit the photos to magazines, television, etc.? Or is there an extra process?
That depends on what your arrangement is with the photographer. If you paid him to take promotional photographs of the band, and the understanding was that this was to be used for promotion, then there's not a problem. If he took the photos and said, if you want to use them, you got to pay me $200, then that might be what it is. Problem is that most people don't write this kind of deal down when they're dealing with a promotional photograph. If the photographer was not really working for you, but just happened to take a great live shot and you want to use it, then you do have some issues. You need to get the rights. You need to get a release from that photographer, and you might have to pay him something. If, on the other hand, he knows he was taking a promotional session with you guys and you paid him, then it could be a work for hire. Some photographers will give you a sheet that says you can use the work for XYZ, like for promotional photos, but I retain the copyright on the work. So it's just a license for you to use it. So it's really up to each situation.
Okay, and this is a little follow-up. What typical paperwork should a band get to protect both parties?
Well, the band wants a release. The best thing is for the band to get a release to use the photos in any way they would like to use them, and for that right, they usually pay the photographer some amount of money. If they can't get a release and right to use the work any way they want, they should at least get a license to use the work in the way they want, like for promotional photographs, maybe for an album cover, whatever, or inside an album. So you should definitely either need a release, a full-out release, or you need a license.
Okay. And what about the
attorneys can prepare those?
How would a photographer protect themselves?
Well, same thing. They need to give the band a statement, like a contract that outlines what the band can do and what the band can't do, and who owns the actual photographs.
Okay.
So it's something the photographer might hire an attorney to draft up, and the attorney would write kind of a template agreement so that the photographer can use it for any band that he's doing this for.
Okay, that makes sense. Similar field, does it make a difference if a music video is posted on YouTube without AdSense? Who owns it if it's posted without it?
Posted without what?
AdSense. I don't know what that is. AdSense. AdSense. You want to Google that, D?
Yeah.
AdSense. Is that a way?
That's what they call when you add advertising to Google. AdSense.
Yeah, I think probably metadata that enables them to track it. Good question.
Maximize revenue for your online content. Okay. Yeah.
Google AdSense. Yeah.
Right. I mean, you can't add AdSense if you don't own the video. That's the thing. And really, to add AdSense, you need to own both the visual images and the music, the underlying music that's there as well. So, and that would include both the master recording and the publishing. You're not supposed to use video that uses other recordings. But, well, actually, that's not correct, because people post videos all the time with them using other music. So that there is a blanket license that pays the songwriter on those songs as well, that pays the publisher. So it is possible, but at least for the visual image, you have to own the content that you're putting up there. And you would get paid on the visual content. If you don't own the music, then the writer or publisher will get paid on the music, the writer, publisher, and the master owner.
Right. So I know that Psy, for instance, allowed people to cover his song because he was getting all of the Google advertising money because he owned the underlying rights song that people spent a lot of time making promotional videos on his behalf for.
Right. And they're very
Right.
savvy on being able to pick up what song. I'm not exactly sure how they do it technically, but they're able to, if the song is a commercially released song, it probably has an ISRC code on it, and they can, just like Shazam can tell what song it is, they can tell what song it is, and they pay the writers and publishers and the master owner. But if you're recreating that song, they're even most of the times able to tell on a cover song as well. So I'm still not sure what the question is, but
if you don't have AdSense, if AdSense isn't included on the posting, do you still make money from it?
I don't think so. I think that the advertising provides the revenue. Without advertising, You don't get any money.
Right. That makes sense.